so I got this thing. I've played clarinet, I mean bass clarinet before, like for a little bit, but I'm just not kind of figuring out how to do it. That was during college, like for like a month or two or something like that, about like a month, and really get a chance to actually spend time with it. So like now I'm actually like trying to like learn how to do it and figure out the kind of quirks that I couldn't figure out before, like particularly on these upper clarion notes. You kind of got to set the embouchure the right way. Anyway. I did not tune, so it's like, dang. See, like, if you've heard the song "Paint My Bedroom Black" by Holly Humberstone, you see, eventually I'm gonna do a song where it's like, I don't know, but like this freaking, I don't know, like musically what I'm trying to do at the moment, but it's on this thing, dude, because I get kind of stuck just doing that on this thing, honestly, because obviously the lower notes are pretty fun. I need you to play like right in tune, like I got that thing like centered. Anyways, like some observations about like switching to the clarinet from bass clarinet. I thought I was gonna maybe do this when I like knew what I was doing, but like I guess like when I'm fresh, like trying to figure this out, it's kind of, there's some things that are pretty fresh in my mind. So one thing that I got stuck with was, so you got to hit this A, right? But you got to clear this big thumb key. Sometimes I was like having trouble getting it all the way off, like if I'm going from like an F to that. Because I mean, you got to clear it a little bit more than like the hole on the other thing, right? So, because you got this thing in the way. And I noticed sometimes when I'm playing an A, I would kind of do that. Okay, I mean, it sounds fun. If I'm just like focusing it and doing that, but when I was like actually screwing with it, maybe it was the B flat. Hold up. I guess it's B flat, isn't it? Because you got to go like that and you have to clear that. Okay, so I'm not going to cut that or anything, but I meant the B flat. So as you're going to the B flat, you have to make sure you clear off that much bigger F key than the other one. So, because I noticed like when I first got this, I was having trouble getting that, and I was like, is it me? And then I noticed like, okay, no, I was just not getting it off that, particularly when I was doing technical things. Well, flat on that note. Yeah. But yeah, the upper clarion register I'm having a lot of trouble with, but it's my embouchure. I have to make sure. The thing about the clarion register is on the bass clarinet is you have to make sure you're not like it feels like you have to kind of, for some reason I firm up, I guess. You got to like make sure you stay open. So hey. I don't know if that was me or what. I have a lot of trouble with that note in particular. Yeah, I don't know. And the second thing you have to think about, apart from keeping it open, is so if you're familiar with the clarinet, if you've been taught like I guess like a little while, like you can kind of do partials kind of like you do on a trumpet. It's like if you play a D, and I haven't perfected this on the bass clarinet yet, so I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate this. But if you play a D, and then you kind of position yourself like a little bit like, so like how you take in a little bit more mouthpiece, you can make it squeak, right? But you could also make it hit like the next register, and that's technically like the correct like mouth positioning for that register, and you can go like, let me try it. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Hold on. Well, that was probably close enough because you heard both registers, I think, right? I hit the A. And the F sharp, which, sorry, I haven't actually really played that note yet, but... It's very different, isn't it? It's kind of hard to get used to the half-hole thing that the bass clarinet has here with the little thingy. It's kind of weird, but... It's interesting, with the bass clarinet, all the low notes are easy, and then like, kind of the lower clarion, like just like, I guess I'm not really playing the loudest I could play, but you just like, and you're trying to go up here. I'm actually getting it a little closer now, but like, I keep like clamping. I don't know, it's really weird. It's kind of... Wait. Did that sound as weird as I think it did? Okay, now something might be like... something might get stuck. That was very flat. Let me play C. I'm just flat. Oh, I don't know. Okay, maybe I just like, because I wasn't really actually staying as open as I should have before, so maybe I did that, and now I'm actually going flat. Because I wasn't really thinking about that, honestly, so. Okay, so, and I keep screwing up. I can't get those notes out just right. Mainly that A. It's really weird. You can't see it, but as I was hitting that low note, my stand is like just on the right place, I guess, at the moment for my tuner to be like jiggling. So I was looking at it, it was like... So I'm having trouble also just hitting the freaking note just on the bat. I had trouble with that on tenor too, but... And then there's like, coming to this from like also trying to learn saxophone before was like, because now it's like, I pick this up and obviously you don't really think clarinet. It's like, it feels like you're playing a saxophone, but obviously like not at the same time, so it's like weird. So hitting it like that is kind of tough. But I need to make sure like, this part, Because also as if I don't like, start supporting from there at the very beginning, it don't work. Obviously something that come with long tones and stuff, but I hadn't quite got too much time just to spend on this instrument. I have practiced a little bit so far, but I've only had it like a week and a half, so and I got the alto clarinet, and I'm also trying to work on the clarinet stuff, so, I haven't got too much time to just spend on it, but, I mean, I think I'm making some progress. Like, from the first clip, if you go look, I think I'm making some progress, so, I don't know. Apart from, like, a little bit of the quirks on the clarion register on the upper part, I like the sound I'm getting, so obviously there's, like, the low that I need to work out. Like first off. Obviously, the other thing that's like a big, like one of the most noticeable things that you notice when you switch to the bass clarinet is the break is kind of weird. It feels like you're making a massive jump as far as your fingers go, because you got the A, and then you got the B. I mean, I don't know, it's like, it's a lot to kind of make sure you're doing it very smoothly, because, I mean, maybe you're not seeing it too well, but, I mean, you know, I mean, if you played this friggin' thing, so, but it feels really weird going across the break. And I'm going flat. I kind of thought like, okay, I'm pinching, and then I stopped pinching, and then I went like mega flat, so. Yeah, definitely when you switch to these things though, it's really easy for the embouchure stuff to like kind of go out of the window and you just forget about it, but you gotta remember it's a freaking clarinet, you know? It's still the clarinet. Even though it's different and it feels different, you have to make sure you keep the clarinet embouchure. See, like, I think I'm getting the hang of it, because before I wasn't able to really do that. Now I'm, like, hitting the notes, like, when I want them to, and it's like, there we go. That's how you know, like, you're starting to get comfortable with an instrument, is like, you're hitting notes that you weren't quite getting it, you weren't, you know, you're doing things you weren't quite getting it to do before, you know, so, like that, you know. Try to play a, let's try a gliss. I haven't actually tried one yet. Is that the right note for that? You know what I'm trying to. Is it a G? Ah. Oh, it is. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I don't mean to like make absolutely obnoxious noises, but I guess like if you want to know what goes on when I practice, like behind like the little like videos I do, half the time it's literally this. So. Yeah, like on video, like trying to like. Sorry. Behind the scenes. It's just how it goes, dude. That's actually how most instruments are. Like, if you hear like practicing behind the scenes, I mean, it's not all like, you know, the perfect performance. So I mean, you know. Aye. He's maybe making like a whole bunch of like sounds in this video. I don't know, that sounded so weird. See, sometimes like when you're learning an instrument, or even if you're playing an instrument that you already like know technically, you have to do this, like, because you need to get flexible with the instrument, you know what I mean? It sounds like you're screwing around sometimes, but it helps. Like, it's helped me just like, you know, just like I mean, I guess like usually you'd call it noodling, right? I mean, you just like take to it and just do whatever the heck you want, and like don't like think too much. Just kind of do what you do. And I mean, I guess you probably practice technique or whatever enough to like just play it, like without thinking about it. That's not that you shouldn't like think about it, but I mean, you can get to that, I guess, where it's just like whatever. I mean, I'm not, I'm not, but there are some things that I can just kind of like obviously just kind of pull out. So I don't know. That sounded weird. Part of me wanted to hit the E, and then part of me wanted to hit the G. I don't know. I wanted to hit the E, but that wouldn't have been the note I wanted. A hurricane note, dude. It's gonna be a little bit more of an interesting video than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna be able to go back to like being serious. Crying, dude. Perfect. That's exact sound effects I needed, dude. I didn't particularly get this with like the thought of like probably gonna be making more sound effects than music, but that's how it works sometimes. I mean, sometimes with bass, that's just how it works, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, I did there. I'll do another one of these with the alto clarinet, but maybe, I don't know, make a little bit more sense and not go as insane as I just want. I don't even know. Maybe listen back to this and like, what the heck, The freaking the. No. I can't play no. Okay, I meant to end this on a good note. Maybe I should do that again. Okay. Yeah, I got stuck on that sound, but okay, let's end this on a good, like, pleasant sounding thing again. She's that freaking note. That would have been really nice. Like, what I hate about sometimes is like I'll have like an improv recording and it's like that would have been okay. I mean, sometimes I listen back and it's like that didn't even like halfway even sound decent, even though I thought it did. So I don't know. It probably didn't sound. So let's try to end this on something that sounds good. Okay. You know what I actually like slightly meant to quote? Something. I mean, could I play that on it? I can't remember. I've played. Okay, I'm not gonna try to play Tosca, but no. Oh, that's why. Imagine that in the middle of an opera. Granted, that's not on this thing, but I'd be like, I mean, it's very expressive. I mean, anyways, but. There is that one little tip at the very start of this video, and friggin' example, I hit the F key as I hit that. Alright, well that's good enough of a note to end it on. How about that? Nah, that's it. Okay, that's good.